Morning, we are back in the garage and we are going to tackle this sofa bed base, which we got all the pieces out yesterday and we've tried to order them. We think we know roughly what we're doing, so we'll crack on with it. We're using the Topo sofa bed from Contour Campers. We saw Love Sundays use their furniture in one of his fan builds and thought it looked decent quality. It's mainly made from 18mm birch ply, which is proving to be nice and sturdy and is also attractive even in its raw form, although I will be varnishing it. Contour are based in the Lake District and some of their items are held in stock and others have a lead in time. We found it easy to put together and it slotted together really well, although we did have a few issues with the instructions. However, we would certainly buy this furniture again. So we have an assembled bed base. Generally it went together alright, I think. Yep. Like the kitchen, a few little bits in the instructions that were not quite clear, or bits look slightly different now.
Yeah, like on there.
Yeah.
On that back side of that, the instructions suggest there's a pocket screw goes in there.
Yeah.
Which doesn't exist.
Which doesn't exist.
But there is one there, so.
Yeah, so it fixes. And we didn't know how to connect the front bit. Again, it said there were going to be pockets, didn't it, there?
Yeah, there'd be pockets going that way into it.
Yeah, so we've just...
But there weren't any drilled at all.
There weren't any drilled, so we've just put some L brackets on there because they'll do the same job.
Yeah. And then we've got bits missing.
And there's a few bits missing.
There should be a sort of angle there.
Little like corner piece thing.
4 of them.
Yeah, so we'll just ask if they're meant to be here. Front, those flaps went on quite well, the front flaps.
These?
Those.
Yeah.
They worked pretty good first time, minor adjustments, that's all. So, next step, get him in the van. But are we going to realise we've made a massive error? Mine's not on, mine needs to move out a bit, doesn't it? Is that it? So, let's hope there's room with the kitchen. It's huge, isn't it? 115. Oh my god. It's not going to fit. Is it? Well, the easiest way to find out is to do it, isn't it? Which is quite a good fit.
There.
So is this structurally sound?
No.
No, okay.
I think, well, I think
should be.
Not until we've investigated. And 405 is loads of room. Yeah, the absolute back will be alright. Ish. It's going to be like a centimetre lower than it needs to be. But yeah, it's probably right.
So if I were to
try it,
get on it gently rather than like leap on it, and I'll go across it. Wow, it's amazing. You're gonna try it?
Let's see if I can.
It's all right, isn't it?
That's all right.
Imagine being surrounded by toucans.
Yeah.
Toucans behind you, toucans above you. Not toucans. Maybe toucans. Toucans. And it like fits nicely on the unit, which we sort of knew it would.
You then would go
up.
Yeah, so that's that.
Bit of headroom to a toucan.
For you?
You have. We just have to make sure we don't bring the ceiling down too low. And then where's the kitchen? Which line? That line.
That line.
This also feels more comfortable than a lot of things. Well, it's another day of varnishing. Behind the scenes, I've spent sort of the evenings in the last week varnishing the loose bits of the bed base. So those are all pretty much ready to go, maybe a little bit of fettling. And yesterday we cut all the holes we think we're going to need. in the main structure of the bed base. So it's time to get a bit more varnishing done on that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, yesterday we did a lot of fettling with the fridge. So we worked out where that's going to sit, which is in this hole here. Built a little base for it to sit on and cut out a hole in that base, just like it'll save a little bit of weight. It won't be a lot, but every little helps and all that.
Cable coming past.
Okay. We've got a division of labours this morning. While I'm doing this, Kerry's doing some wiring. It's like, by the time this video drops, it's probably going to be like autumn, maybe winter, and we'll have forgotten all about these days, but this is the really, really hot period in July. So yesterday it got up to 31 in here, which was not a pleasant experience at all. So we're trying to get as much done in the morning as we can. It's due to be almost as hot today as it was yesterday. You'll have seen in the bits that I've already done, they're black. So the idea is that this unit is going to be sort of black on the outside, and then just clear coated inside, so it's a bit lighter when you're like in there looking for bits and pieces stored in there. And also this is actually, I quite like this ply, so it was quite nice to keep some of the original colour. Another reason we want to finish reasonably early today is because we need to go and get some dog supplies. They won't be very happy if they don't get their kibble and dentist sticks. One upgrade we're making is adding lighting to the storage areas, so we've made and varnished some holders for the actual lights. That's really good. So as you can see, we're using the lights that came fitted in the ceiling of the van, because we're going to replace the ceiling lights. So rather than waste these lights and buy different lights, thought why not put them to use down here. Today is a momentous day, because today is the day that this bit of floor that I'm sitting on, just vinyl at the moment, is going to be transformed. As you can probably tell, we've got some rain today, so hopefully the tailgate will offer us a little bit of a covered walkway between the garage and the van. But yeah, hopefully this will be what kind of turns it from a panel van into a camper van.
I need you to hold it down.
Okay.
Sort of
like that?
Yeah, because it might want to force itself back up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
That doesn't feel like it's going to move anywhere particularly, does it? You'd
That
have to
feels
like
quite firm, yep.
give it, you know, you'd have to ram it quite a lot to...
Well, the trouble is, if there was an accident. It's gonna...
Yeah.
How do I get down there is the question.
You can get the screw down there.
Screws down.
Or whether you can get the drill.
Down?
Maybe.
Not from that angle.
Once it's screwed down, it feels pretty solid, although we will still be adding some brackets to connect the back of the unit to the wall for extra strength. So I've like literally just been to make a cup of tea, and he's already put a switch in.
It's a bit wibbly from that side.
Bit wibbly, but that's quite good. A little light. So that is a USB with an A and a C, which will...
Which way up do you want that?
C at the top maybe, because more things have got a C nowadays. So these were just bought off Amazon. They're the ones that Jess and Alex used in their video, which we happened to be watching when we were thinking about USBs, so we were like, they look quite neat. No idea whether they work well or not, but in terms of materials are alright, aren't they? They look quite smart, so
nice.
Obviously we'll get it tested once they're wired in, but in terms of appearance they do the job very well. It's charging. It works. Can I turn the switch on as well to demonstrate that that works? Or is that not a good idea?
Not connected.
No, but the light.
Yeah, okay, go.
There we are. That light's on. That's good. Need to finish like the wiring so it goes to a light,
yeah.
But USB charging. So we have light. Is it lit on your side? I can see it reflecting off your glasses. So yes, perfect. So it is the next morning. So disappointingly, we didn't get everything done yesterday. We had a great start in the morning, got the fridge, the USB charger and the lights all operational and working, which are hopefully still doing so. And we did get this the bed base in and attached to the floor, all assembled, and the bed settee attached to it. But we are struggling with making it slide in and out. Obviously it's designed to have upholstery on it rather than a dirty grey lump of heavy furniture, so we had to give up in the end. Like it, you know, it sits on there nicely, it feels quite solid. We just need to do some fettling to get it just to move a little bit more smoothly. So that's what the plan is this morning, and hopefully we can wrap it up, because it was getting a bit frustrating yesterday evening. But it's another day and we go again. So it's taken another session this morning, but we have now fixed it. So we have a bed that theoretically just slides forward. I'm a bit clunky with this, but you know, bear with me. And then it folds down and then it can push back into place. So here we have it, nice and solid, and we have driven it quickly to the shops to make sure that it doesn't move around, which we didn't expect it to, but it's always good to check these things. So the issue we had, that it wasn't very easy to slide, but now even I can manage to slide it, which is good because it's my van. The idea of the bed is that it slides out. You'll have seen it's got two sets of interlacing fingers. So obviously when it's in seat mode, it's like that. Then you slide this lot out so that you extend into the double bed, and then slide back to go back into seat mode. Because we're putting a lot more weight on it than was anticipated when the Contour campers made this, we were struggling to get the fingers to line up back in place. They were sort of just not sliding into one another. So we don't actually need those in terms of structure. So after thinking of a few different things, we decided actually we'll take those out, but they have not gone to waste, because we have, I'll film this in a second so that you can see it more closely, but we've put them in at the back because the way this flaps down, it otherwise would be sort of turning back down on itself. So the fingers are now here for this to sit on when it's in bed mode, and the fingers are now facing the wall at different lengths so that they butt up against the wall, so that when we're moving the bed back in, these loose panels don't go anywhere, and while we're driving around, those loose panels don't go anywhere. I'll show you what I mean because I'm lousy at describing things. So yeah, so in here we used to have these finger sections that were down here, so those are the ones that would have sat there for the other ones to slide into. This is a loose panel, but obviously we don't want that to go anywhere when we're driving, so this situation with the fingers here stops it moving around, and also this extra depth here gives the settee back something sturdy to rest on when it is in bed mode. This bit here is of course open, which it originally wasn't going to be. We're never really going to have the settee in this position unless we flapped it down into a bed, so it's unlikely this will become exposed very often. So at the moment we're thinking it might actually be more useful to have it open in case you want to stand where I'm standing, except there'll probably be a toilet there, to reach into these cupboards. But if we find that, you know, we're dropping things down there or it's a bit of a pain, we'll just fashion something that goes in there to close it up. Feels nice and sturdy and nice and comfortable, which was obviously the point. Fridge is still working down there, and the lights that we put in to illuminate this area down here have been invaluable in helping us look at stuff while we've been working out what to do. What we will probably do as well is put a handle just under here, just to make it a bit easier to grip it when pulling it out. So yeah, mission accomplished this weekend. We do at least have a fully functioning bed, settee, fridge, USB charger with A and C, and lights under here with a switch. So pretty pleased with that progress. Actually, while we're waiting for the varnish to dry, I'll just show you another thing that we've done. So we fitted these turn handles so that the bed doesn't come flying out in transit, because obviously it's got quite a lot of weight on it. So yeah, just got those off the internet and they seem to be doing the job so far. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next one. But for now, I think it's time to get something cold out of here and reward ourselves for a job well done. See you in the next one. Take care.